and salutations. My name is Wiley J, and I'd like to welcome you to my channel. You are about to take an adventure, yep, a journey beyond your imagination, and I think you're going to like this. So subscribe right down on the bottom. Get ready. Put your seatbelts on. You're going to like this. Today, we're looking at a very auspicious day, February the 5th, 2019. It was an event that will always be remembered. And it was something that's shown itself through my journey that I'd like to share with you. I have been waiting a long time to share you the important side of the story to the pigeon dancing that has actually gone around the world and created 250 million views. But that's okay, because I believe we can get another 250 million. And this time we're going to be counting. Believe that. This is a reaction video to the story you've never heard about the dancing pigeon. This video has over 250 million views around the world, but for some reason they can't seem to count it. So we're going to start all over right here. And that's why we want you to subscribe, because it's going to start right here. Now, the truth behind this story is it goes back way before February the 5th, 2019. You see, what happened is I had a friend, a childhood friend that I grew up with in my hometown, Toledo, Ohio. He was my best friend. And you know, as you take upon your journey in life, things go different ways. You end up somewhere else, and I ended up here, the land down under. And my friend reached out to me and got on to me through Facebook. I was so happy to have been able to talk to him and catch up with him, and we talked for hours. You know, it was a great thing to happen. At the time, he didn't tell me that he was sick. He didn't tell me the degree of his sickness. And as it turned out, one day when I went to work doing my busking job, I was notified that he had passed away and that they were going to have a funeral for him that day. Well, the last time that I spoke to him, he told me that he had had an operation. And because of this operation, he now only had one leg. So as I began to set up and start my busking routine, I was feeling sad because I couldn't be there to say goodbye to my friend at his funeral. We had so many good times, and he made me laugh so much. And I really wanted to say something as he crossed over to the other side. At this time, when I found out, I was setting up to start my performance. And this pigeon shows up with one leg. Right away, I had a sensation that this must be my friend Julius. So I started calling him Julius. And this pigeon started dancing every time I played. And the thing that captured my attention was usually a pigeon will hang around for a minute and then they'll take off and go chase some more food. But this pigeon stayed there and danced like a stripper trying to pay the rent. You know what I'm saying? It was full on. So much so that when I decided I had to take a break, I went and got some food and I started feeding the pigeon. And what you didn't see on the camera is that, yes, this pigeon was dancing. But there was one point when I started to play again and I had threw down the food and I was chasing the other birds away, the other pigeons. As I began to pick up my bass guitar and start to play again, this particular time, a flock of seagulls showed up and surrounded the pigeon and protected him so he could eat. I wish that they would have gotten that on film. But I'm saying that to say this. There's an untold story about what happens when people cross over. And because of this showing that made itself present to me, I now begin to believe that there's a lot of things that we haven't been told that are very important when we make that crossover to the other side. So, this is the story. You wanna hug me, but now you hug me. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, now you just go. You know, it was at this time that I realized there was more than a high probability that this was my friend Julius. Because, see, this is the kind of thing that he would do. If Julius went to the other side, he would find out a way to help his old friend Wiley J. He really would. That is one thing he would absolutely do. And when it happened, I was thinking to myself, man, I sure wish I had somebody that was recording this. And as it turned out, someone did. And that's how we got this video. And the thing of it is that the guy that recorded the video, he didn't even do it for the Pigeon. He was just recording the fact that I had the song. And it wasn't until people came back and started telling him about the Pigeon that he realized that the Pigeon was dancing to the beat. Next thing I know, I got a phone call from London asking about the video and needing my permission to show it. And I won't say stupidly, but I felt obliged because he shot the video, she found me, and I was the one that was doing it. So I felt it was only fair that we split it in 3 ways. Stupid me. Anyway, that's what we agreed on. They said when the video reached 100,000 views, the money would get serious. Well, around 80,000 views, they stopped paying me and just disappeared. And next thing I know, I had friends all around the world because I have traveled all around the world. And I had friends sending me messages, Spain, Italy, USA, different states, different countries, saying, I saw this video, is this you? Yep. But the beauty is, now you get to hear the rest of the story and what it was really all about. Because I believe we are about to see a lot of truth that hasn't been told. Yep, we're in that magical moment in history, once again. This is Wiley J. And before I go, I just want you to know that I have a very interesting journey to share with you. And the thing that I want you to remember is that it's not just about my journey. You see, I believe this is a collective find because my story describes the light that shines from within. And when I let this light shine, it attracts other lights. And I believe those people that subscribe to this channel, the ones that follow my flow, these are the people that share this light. And I believe that collectively, when we all let our light shine and attract other lights that shine, we become this bright being that can shine across the universe. And you never know what we might be able to bring in to fruition. You just never know. As I start to travel around the world and people subscribe to this channel, there is one thing that I would like to stay with you to let me know that you have subscribed to the channel. And whenever you see me and wherever we should meet, if I should happen to be playing the bass and singing at the same time, there's a good chance I won't be able to shake your hand. But you can do what I call the road dog salute. And it goes a little something like this. May the positive light of love forever shine upon you, Wiley J.